used the animosity clause to drop him and had the money for Harden, but they
animosity. You mean amnesty?
That too. And they chose to keep him, and then they sent Harden to Houston, and then
the animosity clause. There should be an animosity.
I hate this nigga. I ain't paying him.
I hate this nigga. All the fans OKC was like, I hate this nigga. Get him off my team. And it was like,
for real. That should
be using on Boozer because I hated that.
Hey man.
That's what the Sixers can do. The animosity clause. Get this nigga out of here.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
That's gonna be the title of this episode, bro. Animosity clause.
Cheers.
What's going on out there, everybody? Welcome into another edition of the Open Gym Sports and Culture Show. This is the best takes on the internet about sports and culture from some of the, best, realest dudes you're gonna ever find right here on your screen or in your earlobes, okay? I'm your host, TW, and with me today is a distinguished panel. First of all, let me introduce my man, Tone. Tone, say what's up to the people.
Hey, what up, people? I'm Tone. How y'all doing?
Yes, a man, a few words, but you get to the point. Up next, a distinguished brother, as you will learn by the end of this podcast, I'm sure. Philly Rob, please let the people know what's good.
I got to start the show with some cursing. I got to come with some profanity.
Woo!
Earmuffs, children, earmuffs.
The whole city of Philadelphia, all of southeastern Pennsylvania. Fuck Tom Brady. Let's go. Fly, Eagles, fly. You know what I mean? Hate. He out there kissing his son mouth to mouth. He's still cheating. Fuck that dude. He ain't no damn goat.
But last but certainly not least, Gio, say what's up to the people.
Hey people all across the world, welcome to Open Gym with Sick Gio with the deeper voice. Hi y'all.
Hey man,
what's up,
listen,
Gio?
that deeper voice might get you some points, man. The DMs are.
I already told it was sexy, so I'm keeping the code. I'm going out with no coat on. I'm keeping it up, man.
So, ladies, if you decide to jump in those DMs in 14 days, he's all yours. Okay,
He's giving that COVID love.
All right. So, without further ado, let's get into it. After a tumultuous offseason and an arrival to training camp that began with a press conference where he basically ethered the whole Packers organization, Aaron Rodgers is on the verge of winning his fourth MVP. By the time you hear this, he may have won his fourth NFL MVP. The Packers are the number one seed in the NFC playoffs, and this is coming into a season where he was talking about, let's get the band back together for one last run. And so I got to know, and Rob, I'm gonna start with you on this one. Is Aaron Rodgers going to return to the Packers next year, regardless of what happens this year, or does it take for him to win to come back? How do you see this going? Is Aaron Rodgers and the Packers a doomed marriage, or are they going to be still together next year?
Yo, you guys remember the Rambo movie where he was in the river and he came out the river, guns blazing? That was him at the beginning of the season. You would think that motherfucker would be gone. But look at them now, man. Probably one of the best teams in the NFC, if not the best. You know what I mean? Now, with that being said, I actually think no matter if he wins MVP, the only way he will stay would be if they actually win the Super Bowl. That's got to be it. He talked way too much shit to come back. You know what I mean? So I think the only way that he's going to get, he's going to sign the extension is if he goes out, wins the Super Bowl, and then a lot of people stay on that team. You know what I mean? A lot of people have to stay too. It's not like he's going to stay, sign, and everybody go everywhere. You know what I mean? And it will happen to Joe Flacco. He signed that big contract and then everybody just bounced. So I think definitely he will stay only if he wins.
All right. Tone, same question for you. Is Aaron Rodgers and the Packers done after this year, or are they going to try to run it back one more time?
I actually think they're gonna try to run it back one more time. They're having a successful season, and I personally picked them as my NFC winner to come out of the NFC to go to the Super Bowl. I think Aaron Rodgers is just a bad man, and like he said, he recently said, "Hey, the grass is greener when you water it." So as long as they continue to water and cultivate that grass, and they listening to him now, they taking his thoughts into the game plan. I think he has a chance to stay there. I think he has a chance to retire there. But especially if they win. If they win, it's a done deal.
I'm going to bounce this to Gio, and I was going to say, Gio, same question. Are the Packers and Aaron Rodgers going to run it back? But I want you to add in a new perspective here, which is the pressure now on the Packers to run it back? Because they've had a look at Jordan Love, right? They got an extended look at Jordan Love in the preseason. Aaron Rodgers, I think he miss a game this or two this year, and I don't think they like what they saw in Jordan Love. So, does that put the pressure on the Packers to try to make it work?
I mean, in a sense, because they ain't got no leverage, but truth be told, he ain't going nowhere, bro. He ain't going nowhere. He never planned on going nowhere. He came in like your mom when she got a bad day at work, had to just start complaining about everything, reading you for filth, talking all types of crap, cussing the whole house out. And then she go in her room, and then later on the night, she your best friend. What you want to eat for dinner? What you want to go to the Super Bowl? Let's go to the Super Bowl, baby. Let's go to the Super Bowl. That's Aaron Rodgers. He ain't going nowhere. He ain't never planned to. When a player is done with a team, ain't no press conference. Tom Brady ain't say shit. He just looked at Bill Belichick like,
I'm gone, right?
Okay. Aaron Rodgers ain't doing. Aaron Rodgers just talking. He had to get that emotion out. He let it out. You know, he can't go because if he goes, there's gonna be a bunch of fat-fingered Wisconsinians who's gonna go to his house riding cheese cars and just like beat the crap out of this man. And I don't think he can defend himself against the Wisconsinians. So if he knows it's good for him, he gonna stay put and he gonna go ahead and eat his cup of cheese and hopefully get a Super Bowl.
I think Aaron Rodgers has proved his value. He's proved his worth. And the truth is, ask any team who's been in quarterback hell forever. Look, you either got a great one or you got nothing. You either got a great one or you got nothing, or the worst place is you got that mediocre quarterback where you just he's like just barely good enough. He shows you flashes. He's a little bit good. You know what I mean? Like that's hell. That is quarterback hell. And so if you the Packers, you don't want to go there, dog. You don't want to go there. You got Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is selling you tickets. He's selling you merch. You know what I mean? He's keeping y'all in them primetime games. Like, yo, make it work. Here's the thing, too. You thought you was going to go for the younger, hotter chick, okay? But you spent some time with her, and you see, you know what? What am I going to talk about with this 23-year-old? You know what I mean? She look good. Okay? She in shape, but we don't got nothing in common. We're not on the same page. Okay, this ain't a wifey. Okay, that's how they feel about Jordan Love. They're like, I don't know why he would leave the situation he's in. You know what I mean? Like he's a god in Green Bay. You know what I mean? Like I don't know why he would leave that. And he's clearly somebody that's, you know, sensitive to the things that are said about him. He hears everything. And that's why he's had 2 MVP seasons in a row, because they drafted Jordan Love and he's like, oh, y'all ain't gonna play me. Okay. So Aaron Rodgers, I think he's gonna keep that same energy. And I think without a doubt, he'll run it back. Him and the Packers will find a way to run it back for next year, no matter what.
Not only that, they got the best coach in the NFC, in my opinion. That dude knows how to really coach this team, and they're always prepared. And once Jordan Love came in, it literally threw a wrench to that game plan. So I think it's like that perfect marriage of like a really good coach and a great player. And why leave that? Why leave that?
Right. The Jets got the watered down LaFleur. We got the no frills LaFleur. Okay. We got the do you like Cheerios? try these Happy-O's. Okay, that's the that's the
That
LaFleur.
junk don't even come in a box. That junk come in a bag. You know what I mean?
Yo,
Hey.
we got the LaFleur in the bag with the zipper. We got the-
as an owner, I just think Aaron Rodgers just is doing the Chicago Bears is terrible about not getting us what we need. I just need him to step it up as an owner. Step it up, owner. Step it up, Aaron.
But yo, as a Bears fan though, right? Like you gotta want to see Aaron Rodgers. You gotta want to see this fall apart, right? You gotta be like,
Look,
you know what I mean?
I'm Aaron Rodgers. I don't know what to
Look,
say.
man,
You gotta
No,
be like
Aaron Rodgers.
sending death threats to the Packers owner and signing Aaron Rodgers' name on it.
No, I'm as a Bears. Well, I think I'm a former Bears fan now, but as a former Bears fan, I started to enjoy him coming to town and just whoop our ass because it was just amazing to see. I want to see a quarterback of that level on my team, and I get mad when I see quarterbacks just doing this craziness. So yeah. I was mad at first, but now I'm like, dude, you got to sit back and enjoy it. Like, it's like being an out of towner watching Jordan whip on your Knicks, or, whip on somebody. It's like, dude, you here for the show now. You know you're finna get beat.
The streak continues, ladies and gentlemen, of not being able to do an an open gym show without somebody from Chicago mentioning Michael Jordan. We cannot have any conversation.
Hey, on the 100th show, man, I'm gonna have balloons and shit fall from the balloons gonna fall from the sky and shit.
Just to remind y'all that Jordan is the GOAT, not LeBron.
Exactly. Facts. Facts.
We are about halfway through the NBA season, and there's been many surprises. Teams we didn't expect will perform the way they are. But I gotta know from the panel. Let me start with you, Gio. Do you think Milwaukee and Phoenix are gonna have a rematch this year in the NBA Finals?
No, I don't. If I had to put money on it, I'll probably say it's gonna be the Warriors and Nets. But I'm broke as a joke right now, so it's gonna be the Warriors and the Bulls, baby. Fuck out of here. I know they just beat our ass. I know they just blew us out. But we got injured. We had an injured starter. Our best defender, he's still hurt. Shout out to Patrick Williams. You know what I mean? We just used all our energy on Detroit Pistons the game before. So, you know what I'm saying? It had to even out, we had to even the averages, averages and stuff like that. But we got their ass, we got their number, you know what I'm saying? Kyrie can't even play the whole season. Maybe he will. They talking about paying his fines. But I'm going to say this. You start paying for players' fines, you're going to start getting resentment when they don't show up and you turn the ball over in the fourth quarter. You like, come on, my nigga, we paying you twice now. I'm telling you, is everything leading up to the Bulls versus the Warriors. They got Clay back. They got Wiseman coming back. It is heating up. And I know those Suns got the best record in the league. Shout out to Chris Paul. He's doing his thing. Shout out to Devin Booker. But I don't see it.
You tell me, Tone. Are the Suns and the Bucks going to repeat in the finals this year?
I don't think they are. I mean, look, Milwaukee is strong. You got Giannis. They can get there. But I'm looking at the Memphis Grizzlies. Can I say that? John Morant tweeted earlier in the season that they were hungry and they was coming. And they coming, man. If they stay hungry, they got a good shot. They just look good right now. I mean, they look like they can challenge anybody in the league. The East is a different story. Like, yeah, I know, like you said, Milwaukee, like y'all, Brooklyn Nets, Philly in there. Shout out Philly. But man, like Gio said, my dude, I gotta go with the Bullies. The Bulls, dog. I gotta go with us, man. And if we fully healthy and man, we got everybody back. P. Will, Caruso, Javante Green. Yeah, yes, sir. Come on, man.
Ayo.
I'm excited. Ayo. You know what I'm saying? We got a squad. We got a squad, and they hungry, man. And guess what? I don't mind if they got their ass kicked got their ass kicked to the Brooklyn Nets. Hey, we beat them twice already. You know what I'm saying? We was due for one of these.
That was the loss you needed, right? That was the loss you needed.
Sometimes you need a loss. Sometimes you need hey, the 85 Bears need to lose to Dan Marino and the Miami Dolphins.
All right, Big Rob, talk to me, man. Talk to me. Go into your crystal ball and tell me who's going to be in the finals. Are we going to get a rematch from last year's finals or no?
Yo, hold up. Before we start, hold on. You hear that? That's the door closing for the Golden State Warriors and the Brooklyn Nets. Fuck out of here. Fuck no, Milwaukee and Phoenix are not coming back to the finals. Yo, I'm telling you right now, I'm going to give you a bold-ass prediction. Out the East, the Miami Heat. I know, I'm a Sixers fan. Talk shit. My boys ain't going to make it. This is too big of a damn mess. God damn it. Daryl Morey, do something. Get this motherfucking light-skinned dude out of Philly. Get this fucking boy, I want to punch him. Motherfucker. God damn it. Get this motherfucker out of Philly. This is a little Australian motherfucker. God damn it. Anyway, so Miami is very disciplined. They got Jimmy Butler and then fat ass Jokic. Denver's gonna come. They're gonna jump over that hurdle, and he's the MVP, quote, because you guys know the real MVP is Embiid. That motherfucker need help. That light-skinned Australian motherfucker, I want to elbow his ass. You know, but yo, for real, that'd be a fun NBA Finals to watch. A really disciplined, difficult team like Miami against a very skillful team like Denver. They got shooters, they got big men, they got people that can spread the floor, and they got people that can fly. They on transition, they can really run the ball and pass it around. And Jokic, man, he can do it all, man. For real recognized, the man can ball.
I think when it comes down to the NBA Finals this year, I almost picked Milwaukee to go back. Giannis showed us when we were in pre-production, we were having a conversation about this, and Rob, you made a great point. You said that playoff basketball is a half-court game. Well, if it's a half-court game, then who in the hell is better than the Greek freak Giannis? He showed and proved. However, okay, I think that matchup and that great moment for Giannis never happens if it wasn't for one toe on the line in Game 7 of a 3-point shot that would have sent the Nets to the finals. And I believe that Kevin Durant has stewed on that shot. As far as the West, y'all know I'm Lakers through and through, but God damn, could this have gone any worse for the Lakers this year? I mean, my goodness. I didn't see Russell Westbrook having this bad of an effect on the team. In my wildest dreams, I could not have imagined that what Russell Westbrook was going to drag the Lakers down like a damn anchor the way that he has. So out of the West, I think it's going to be the Warriors, man. I think Steph and Clay, they about to get it back together, and they're going to run it back like it's 2016. I think they're going to shoot their way to the finals. And now you want to talk about some headlines. You want to talk about some stories. Kevin Durant won 2 championships with the Warriors. And now you got the Warriors versus Kevin Durant. Whoo! You can't write a better story than that. So there you go. There's your finals.
One of the main reasons I feel like the Bucks won't get back to the finals. I know you watched the finals and you saw baby Shaq dominating the whole league, but a key component of that was Chris Middleton, and this year he's exhausted. That finals run, the gold medal in the Olympics, it exhausted him. He don't have his shooting legs. He's out there struggling this whole season. So that's the main reason why I don't see the Bucks going back.
I mean, that could be right. You couple that with the season, with the playoffs, that damn near barring injury, Kevin Durant. I'm telling you, dog. Like I'm talking 2014 Spurs. right? That's what I think is on the way for the East in these playoffs. I think that's what maybe not the whole Nets, but Kevin Durant for sure. I mean, like, I think it's gonna be ugly, bro. He might average 40 a game throughout the whole playoffs.
Don't forget that San Antonio team had a coach. I don't think this dude Nash is that good of a damn coach. You know what I mean? Like, especially
I agree.
This dude gonna be playing on the road, and who knows if he'll play half of the game in the playoffs. With Kyrie, he could throw everything off and become positive at any moment. So you know what I mean? And Harden hasn't really been his best. You know why? Because you can sneeze around him. You can actually guard his ass, and it's not a goddamn foul. Thank you, Adam Silver, for stop every time somebody's sneezing around his ass. Yo, if Durant gonna take him to the finals, man, he better start doing squats, because he's gonna have to carry the whole damn team. There's no way that after he's a year older, motherfucker, somebody need to buy him a damn brush so he can brush his damn hair. And
all his life.
He
don't brush his teeth, he don't brush his hair, he just wake up and play ball. That's all he does.
But hey, I want a nigga like that on my squad. That nigga just about
all his life for him.
Nigga, I'm trying to win. What?
Why you mama that tell him that? My mama won't let me out like that.
Hey man, that nigga he a machine, man. He a machine. Fuck getting pretty. I'm here to ball.
Shit, even Larry Bird has standards. Even Larry Bird has standards.
Hey, you know what it is? Durant is where Kanye West is, where he can just wear construction boots, like plumber boots outside, and not give a fuck. You know, I don't give a fuck. I got 3 rings. I'm easy money sniping in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with him, man. He can be on my team. He want the ball.
Now that you think about it, the Nets is the smart money, man. I like I said,
I told you I ain't got no money. That's what I'm going to.
So recently, the God MC, Jehovah, stepped into Twitter Spaces that was being held for Alicia Keys. And when given the opportunity to answer the question that had been on everybody's mind, will Jay-Z do a versus battle? Jay said,
no one can stand on that stage. I mean, I'm just telling you guys the real.
I say
it's not a shot. There's not a chance in hell that anyone can stand on that stage with me for I don't know how long it is, 2 hours, 1 hour, 2 hours.
Right.
And so this has been a hot topic. This has been a hot topic. And we had to let y'all weigh in on this for the world to hear. What do y'all think? Do y'all think that there's no one? Do y'all agree with Jay-Z's assertion that nobody can stand on the stage with him in a versus battle? Is there any artist that can compare? Philly Rob, I'm gonna start with you, bro.
You guys know I'm a huge boxing fan. I love boxing. And in boxing, styles make fights. You feel me? Like, we can go and say, let's have Jay-Z and Nas round 2. We all know what Nas did to Jay-Z. Let's not forget that. Nas is one of the greatest. But I would love to see Kendrick Lamar take on Jay-Z on a versus. My man, it's not the same when you got hits, when you got all these amazing catalog that Jay-Z has, but when somebody's putting pressure on you live and you have to battle, it becomes, instead of a run and gun type of game in basketball, it becomes a half a court game. You need to be more of a complete player. You feel me? Styles make fights. It's different when the pressure is on, and I would love to see Jay-Z take on my man Kendrick Lamar, man. That'd be a really interesting battle right there on the real. That will get everybody's attention. Not only that, 2 big names slugging at it, man. Everybody's gonna watch. You know you gonna watch. You know you're going to watch too, Gio. Everybody going to watch that John. So you know what? Jay-Z, Kendrick Lamar, do it at Madison Square Garden. Let's go.
Madison Square Garden is where you choose to have a... Okay.
All right, so Gio, since you jumped in, we're going to let you come at it next. Is there anybody who can stand with Jay-Z in a versus battle? No, you don't even got to
finish the question. No. I mean, he got too many dead presidents. Ain't no nigga with as many dead presidents as him. You can't knock this man hustle. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling it. You feeling it. I mean, come on, like, Like, let's be real. Like, who are these imaginary players that are going to compete with this man? None of them. The streets is watching. The streets is talking. They cannot. Like, come on. It's a hard knock life for anybody who get on that stage and try to go one-on-one with Jay-Z. Like, I mean, for real. You want to talk about styles? He Money Mayweather. He don't care about your style. This Jay-Z we talking about. Can I get a, like, he got more money, more cash, and more hoes than all these niggas. Nigga, what? Nigga, who? Like, please tell me, like, who is going to stop this man? Do you know his attitude? He's quick with the wit. He's sharp with the tongue. He's richer than everybody except for Kanye. And Kanye already said he's not battling this man. And if Kanye was to battle this man, he would have to do a whole bunch of production work for it to be competitive. Like, I'm sorry, but, like, he's gonna murder people and then do it again. You know what I'm saying? It's big pimping on the stage when every time he walk out, bro. I mean, come on. He got the money to fly beans out there. He got money to fly Cameron out there. Make him play nice. You know what I'm saying? The man changed the game. You know what I'm saying? And he just want to love you. He just want to give you classic and hits. That's all he want to do. That's all he want to do. He gave us the blueprint, my guy. He gave us the blueprint. It's going to be him and a bunch of girls out there talking about Jigga is that nigga. And anybody else, they song is just going to cry because this man is the man. Like, I don't understand how this even is a debate. Like, who? He gave us the gift and the curse, my guy. He gonna bring Beyonce out. That's every female fan, millennial female fan. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna be screaming "Hobie baby." He gonna be like, "Excuse me, miss, I gotta proceed on with this ass whooping." Because it's not gonna stop, bro. It's not gonna stop. And he gonna smoke the la 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 and all that stuff. Like, come on, bro.
My god.
Like the man can stop have Memphis Bleak rap while he go change clothes and then come back and like tell y'all it's no dirt on his shoulder. He got 99 problems, but none of these rappers in the verses is gonna be one. Like, I don't understand how this is even like, what are we even talking about? It is over with, donezo. It's not like
Yo, this is some of the greatest shit I've ever heard.
You know what I mean? Y'all can't show what y'all got. Y'all can't. He got that blue magic. It's the Rock Boys in the building. You know what I mean? It's like hit after hit after hit, bro. Nobody got that. And y'all can say, well, we want to do this. But no, it's about the hits and what people can remember and what they can enjoy and what they can bounce to. You can put whatever you want out there. Nas can play Ether. And Jay-Z's just going to be like, all right, next round. What we gonna do? Death of Auto Tune, you know what I mean? Because he run this town. Empire State of Mind. You gonna put it in Madison Square Garden against Kendrick? No, the New York niggas gonna eat him alive, bro.
Yo.
A star would not be born that day. I'm telling you. Like, this is crazy. Like, this is Hove. God MC. Me, J Hove.
My God.
Hey, little soldier, you ain't ready for war. You know what I mean? He got people here, Madison Square Garden, all the way to niggas in Paris. Like, there's no church in the wild when this man is on his podium, which is that stage. And I'm telling you right now, like, the holy grail would be to have a catalog as long and lengthy as Jay-Z's.
Oh my God, you killed that shit. You know
who's gonna be security at the stadium? He gonna have state property at the stadium being security.
Y'all cannot interrupt this man when he's flowing like that, dog. Y'all can't interrupt the flow like that, man. That is
one of the greatest rants I've ever fucking heard.
I was just gonna say,
what can I say?
Yo, so Tone, I'm sorry that you gotta follow that. Y'all know that I'm a wrestling fan, and you just have right now, you gotta follow the Undertaker and Shawn Michaels for the first time. So you gotta follow that now. Okay, Tone. So good luck. Can anybody stand with Jay-Z in a versus battle? What do you think?
I think Jay is the GOAT. But people that I would like to see in a versus battle with Jay-Z is one, Nas. I would love to see them two just do it for the culture. To me, they are the twin GOATs of the greatest of all time in hip hop right now. You know what I'm saying? But others that I would like to see stand with Jay-Z in a versus, I think it would be very interesting to see Lil Wayne. I think Lil Wayne has a catalog that can stand up. Busta Rhymes. I think Busta Rhymes would be a strong battle for Jay-Z. And they already got a little history, like when Jay said his name, you know, in the rhyme. I'm not animated like, say, a Busta Rhymes. And Busta took offense to that. Drake has a catalog that can stand up. He's a pop culture, hip hop dude, and he's a crossover dude, much like Jay. You know what I'm saying? I think that can stand. What would really be interesting though is Jay-Z versus Beyonce. Husband and wife teaming up, doing their hits. You know what I'm saying? Just promoting themselves, whatever. And it would be very entertaining to see them that cast of characters in a versus Jay-Z. Even Kanye West. I think that'll be a very good verse.
To me, I think versus in its perfect form is what we saw from the Lox versus Dipset. Like, that's it. Like, in the arena, crowd reacting. You got a mix of jams. You got a chance to get some freestyles in. You get a chance to talk some junk. Like, I mean, that was perfect. That was perfect. And I think that's what people think of when they say versus. So with that said, I think the problem with having Jay-Z versus anyone is you're never going to get an unbiased audience, because Jay is so big and so iconic of a figure in music, in rap, in culture, that people are already super dug in about how they feel about him, right? So in the Northeast, nobody could beat Jay in a versus battle in that type of format. But you know what? Outside the Northeast, I don't know that he could win. For me, for my money, I don't think there's anybody that could stand 20 joints for 20 joints with Jay-Z. I just don't, dog. Like Rob, you mentioned like Kendrick, right? Like Kendrick got crazy flow, you know, fire joints, whatever. But like none of his songs got the kind of reach of like that New York song, or like that Hard Knock Life song. Like Lil Wayne fans, they're so obsessed with Lil Wayne. Like they'd be like, oh no, but you know that freestyle where he said something and purple drink and whatever, you know what I mean? Like Future fans, like they'll tell you that, you know, Future got joints that came with Jay-Z, but it's just not true. It's just not true. You're just thinking about who you like. You're not thinking about who actually got like enough big joints to hang. Like I said, joint for joint with Jay-Z. I just don't think there's another artist that could go.
It really ain't.
There's three things that every rapper brag about: they toughness, they money, and they woman. Jay killing everybody on two of those three. Everybody. He got the hottest chick in the game wearing his chain, and he a billionaire. And there's only one rapper.
You gotta be tough.
You gotta be tough though. You gotta
be tough.
When the crowd goes wild, when the other MC
but at the same time,
not to mention other rappers and other people trying you. Like a lot of these new rappers, a lot of these new generational rappers, they getting shot in the street. Are they tough?
You know, that's a great point, right? Like the toughness thing is way overrated, bro.
That's what I was about to get to. The toughness thing, it wanes when you a public figure. So it's not like, what are you really gonna do to Jay-Z? Right. What are you really gonna do to Jay-Z? Right. You gonna try to punk Jay-Z? Security gonna get you the fuck up out of here. You know what I mean?
Right. Exactly.
No, I'm saying.
Right. When this new generation came around, people automatically was like, you know, slotting like Kendrick and Drake and J. Cole into certain slots, and like Drake is Jay. You know what I mean? Like Cole is Nas, and I'm not sure exactly who Kendrick is. Kendrick is his own. I don't know if there's a rapper of the previous generation that compares.
That's what they was saying at the time. It was like,
all right, you got fine, Pac, take him. But just because of the skill level, right? Like Nas is gonna be able to do albums forever. You know what I mean? Like I think Jay probably could if he wanted to, but I just don't. You know what I mean? Like, bro, Jay is so far out of here. Like he's not even playing the same game as these dudes no more. Bro.
Now, quick question: who will be your dream versus matchup? Start T. Who you got?
People
like your dream, like your personal dream versus
artist. Oh man,
Gio.
Beanie Siegel versus Jada Kiss, and I know Jada gonna win because he got more hits. But for me, in the underground listeners, when
you just want to see somebody get shot.
When they had their beef and stuff, when it was state property versus blocks, then I want to hear that. I want to hear them live on stage doing it. I'm a Beans fan. I'm a Jada Kiss fan. I want to see that.
I got my dream verses, man. One of my favorite MCs ever is MF Doom.
All right, yo, R.I.P.
And R.I.P. Doom, man. And I just would have, man, if he was living down, I would have loved to see him in Ghostface.
Ooh.
I just thought that I'm sad we never got an album with them like they promised.
Word.
But I would have loved to see Doom on stage with Ghostface Killer and they both wearing the mask and shit. Bro, right. I would have freaked out.
This one unconventional, but I would love to see Michael Jackson versus Stevie Wonder.
Yo, see, that's a good one. I would like to see Michael Jackson versus Prince, but Stevie Wonder and Michael Jackson, that's wonderful too.
All right.
I would have liked to see Stevie Wonder and Marvin Gaye.
Oh, word. We're gonna have to bring mops to wherever that venue gonna be. It's gonna be a lot of moisture.
You think condoms at the door.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all. If you made it this far into the show, well, we are gonna reward you. We're gonna send you home nice. This is how we like to end the show here at the OGSC. It is time for the final shot. This is how we end our show. We let each member of our distinguished panel just go off on whatever topic is on their mind. It could be sports, it could be culture, it could be a little bit of both, it could be music, entertainment, movies, anything. So here we go. Tone, you up first. The final shot is on you.
All right, man. Recently, the Chicago Bears organization, owners of the McCaskies, I call them the McCaskids because I think I'm clever and smart and funny. They just recently had a press conference where they announced that they fired the head coach, Matt Nagy, and their GM, Ryan Pace. He proceeded to scold a high school about booing Matt Nagy and said Nagy is fired. Like, there's a chant, a Nagy is fired chant at a high school that Matt Nagy's son go to. And they had a game, and they knew that Nagy was, so they started chanting, bro. I can't make this shit up. The owner of the team proceeds to scold this high school, then brings up his mother, the real owner of the team. The McCaskids are ruining the Bears because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. They need to put some real structure into their team. The team, not just owning it. You know what I'm saying? They suck. So I can no longer cheer for the Bears like I have as long as they're the owners of the team. If somebody buys that shit, I wish somebody would just... I'm surprised no one has forced them out of ownership. And I say all this shit knowing if we go 15-2 next year, I'll be back on the bandwagon. That's my final shot.
Big Rob, the final shot is on you.
Man, this is angry rant. This all that is.
Uh-oh.
Angry. Goddamn it, Philadelphia sports is on the motherfucking canvas right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Let's talk about the Phillies. Goddamn it, Dave Dombrowski. This motherfucker came in with a crazy resume talking about I did that 2000, whatever the fuck, Boston Red Sox team, and I was behind this, and he hasn't done a single fucking move to help Bryce Harper, the fucking NL MVP of the goddamn league, yo. And then on top of that, to make it even worse, Derek Morey got his tongue clipped on his ass. I don't know what the fuck is he doing. Get this Australian motherfucker out of Philly, please. Don't get me twisted. Rich Paul, motherfucker, you had, goddamn it, taking my glasses off. You public enemy number one in Philly. Fuck you. Goddamn it, Nerlens Noel wanted to come back to the team that drafted his ass. We've been calling your fucking ass, Rich Paul, motherfucker, don't answer. And then Nerlens Noel signs whatever the fuck he signs. I don't even know what the fuck is that. And this motherfucker comes to Philly, and then Daryl tells like, yo, we've been calling your agent. You know, we wanted to sign you. And he lost it. This motherfucker sued Rich Paul because Rich Paul didn't want to come down to Philly. And this motherfucker was at the game last night, and everybody was booing his motherfucking ass as they should. Get this Australian light-skinned motherfucker out of Philly. Get him out. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Fuck you, Rich Paul. I want to do the people's elbow on your face. I want to take my fucking elbow pad off and go like this. And then like that. And then fuck out of here, Rich Paul.
The stage has been set. Gio, I hope you are ready, brother. I hope you are ready to follow back because, brother Gio, the final shot is on you.
Well, they say death come in threes, and we start the year 2022 with death of Betty White. She almost made 100, y'all. She almost made it, bro. And you know what I'm saying? She been old my whole life, so we've been preparing for this. Then we follow that up with Sidney Poitier. Sidney Poitier, he was one of the first Black film stars. You know what I'm saying? Hollywood wasn't really accepting of our kind, and he was the person who came through and broke down many doors. Then we got Bob Saget, who I grew up, you know, like amongst of us watching Full House. He was the American white dad, opposed to the Bill Cosby black dad, but you know, we ain't gonna talk about that. But I remember when I turned a teenager, I saw Half Baked, and this man was there, and he was talking about sucking dick for coke, and I synced him. And I was like, what the fuck is this? Why is Bob Saget doing this? Apparently, Bob Saget was this filthy comedian, and then he tried out for the Full House, and they did no research. So his whole image was changed when he was on that, and he had to beat his two shoes for until he got the show was over, and then you know what I mean, and then American Funny Home, and after that he was like, oh, I get to be this trifling motherfucker that I truly am. Rest in peace, Betty White. Rest in peace, Bob Saget. Rest in peace, Sidney Poitier.
So we are at my favorite part of the NFL season, the off season. And as you guys see, I'm rocking my Jets hat because this, if you're a Jets fan, this is your time to shine, baby. But I want to say this, football is for everybody, okay? Football is for everybody. That said, the nerds need to calm the hell down. I'm not saying analytics is ruining football, but you got to have some football knowledge to go along with the analytics, okay? Like, same thing for all the Jets fans that love to play GM, okay? Y'all out here with your GM fantasies talking about, you know, oh, the value of this player and trade this and trade this. Yo, shut up. Let these dudes do the job they get paid to do. Shut up. Stop talking about who to trade and who to cut and the cap hit. That ain't your job. The rule is get the quarterback, protect the quarterback, rush the other quarterback, get the quarterback somebody to throw to, then get somebody to stop the quarterback from completing passes. That's it. I broke it down. There's all your analytics you need, okay? So you don't need your chart that says this percentage of running back spit is worth, you know, a 4th round pick and like all of this dumbness. You're a fan just like me. Sit down, shut up. You're gonna root for whoever they pick anyway, and just sit back and get your complaints ready. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's our show. That's all we got for you. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Real quick before you go, make sure that you hit that like button so that we know that you liked it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you subscribe to the channel. And while you're at it, hit the notification bell so you get notified each and every time we drop some brand new fire content on this page. Make sure you check out the Open Gym Sports and Culture podcast. Make sure you check out feastisfamine.com. And if you like this show, make sure you also check out our weekly show, the Open Gym Sports and Culture Water Break. Just a quick little something to keep your thirst quenched in between episodes of the OGSC YouTube show. For Rob, Tone, Gio, mystery man in the back of the building that nobody knows, I'm your host, TW. This is Open Gym Sports and Culture.